Okay, so this is our Forest River Rockwood. We like to call him Flint Rockwood, similar to the Flint Lockwood out of Chout, played with the chance of meatballs. So, start at the front. So we've got electric jack, 2 gas bottles. It'll have the 2 jerrycan holders. These are our bed ends, the bed supports. You put them in as you put the beds out. Up in here is a safety, so as the roof goes up, you put these safeties in, and they just slide in and out over top of the roof lift, just so that way if anything ever happens, it's there. So front storage, this is huge. So we have a light switch on both sides. There's another one over there, obviously. There are 2 batteries. These are all the poles that are for the shade covers that go over the bed ends. Anti-flap kit for the awning. That's the little spreader bar for the awning, and the wind out handle for the awning. Also, if you want to pause, maybe take a screenshot, that is the full pack up and setup instructions of our van. So gas main out on the front. The tyres are probably got about 10,000 Ks on them. Now we have water inlet, so when you're filling the tank, 2 accessory points, and 12 volt, 240 volt outlet for when you're plugged into power. This is just a little storage area. We put in the drawer slide that opens into the Caravan. It's where we put our camping freezer. The isn't included, but it's just what fits in there. This bed is a king. The one on that end is a queen. So the door, this is the travel door. Careful. There's a travel door and a main door, so the van actually packs down. That's the bottom of the van, and the roof sits about here. So you have the little travel door. This door actually slides up into the roof. So straight up TV, still swivel one. Now basically you can either plug your phone in, a what do you call these things, a memory card, or DVDs. That's all we've got with it. We don't have an aerial. So this is our hanging storage. They clip onto the roof. There's a one here, and there's another one above the sink. So this is the 240 volt to 12 volt switch and fuse panel. So 240 in, just 12 volt out. Carbon monoxide sensor, water pump, and hot water. I'll turn that off. It doesn't need to be on. These are just little storage cupboards. They're very decent size still. And this is a little drawer. Even remote for other bits and pieces. And that's just a bigger. It's quite large. It's probably 600 by 450. So sofa lounge at the back. It's a little hole just here. So this folds down. You fold this leg out to give it support. And then underneath, that's all your rear storage. So that is that's one of the walls for the annex. That is a 240 to 110 inverter. So the van is an American import. So that's to run the air conditioner. So, as I was saying, we have curtains for all the beds. This is a gas heater, and that's the water filter for when you're running off the tank or the mains. It all goes through the filter before it comes into the van. So dinette, full slide out, pushes out. So when that's closed, it comes back to probably there. I can put the kids through when it's down, and they can go back and grab stuff out of the fridge if we need to, but there's not much room you can't get through, is what I'm saying, when it's packed down. So underneath all of these is full storage. You can access through here, or you can lift the lids up and get in there. So this packs down, pull the legs out, sits down onto these little brackets, and then you put these sides on, and that's I call it a twin. So shower toilet. This is our combo shower toilet. So it does have a screen that clips on all the way, runs around the little track on the roof, and it sticks all the way around. So seeing it's a 2-part wall that all folds down compact, that's your shower. You've basically got to hold it with your hand. Toilet, shower area. Yep. So this door, unclip it, comes off, you lay it on the sofa bed when you got it packed down, and these fold down over top of each other, and it's literally this high. So that way the beds actually slide in. So you push the dinette in, and the beds come in, and the end of the bed runs over top of here. It's quite compact when it all goes down. So 3-way 240/12 gas fridge, as you can see there. It's on, and it's frozen right now actually. Ow, there, stuck to it. So each end we've got the dual USB and 12-volt accessory socket. This is where the microwave used to be. So the microwave used to be these 4 little points here. So they went back maybe, I don't know, 10 inches, and it's an easy 600 by 600 cupboard now instead. And this is the inside of that sliding drawer that I showed you from the outside. Accessible from both sides. That's our controller for the gas hot water, and in here is the storage under the sink. It's quite a large cupboard, little beds, and then this little more storage. It's where the plumbing comes in for the water tank fill, and then just some drawers. They're pretty standard cutlery drawer on top, and then the 2 big pot drawers. So yeah, the bottom one is just open, so there's plenty of room in it. So on here, currently that's a 3-burner, but we cannot buy another 3-burner. They don't exist in Australia at the moment. So the 2 burners, obviously 2-burner and not 3, but it'll be exact same place. Getting a new piece of tin cut this week, and the gas fitter's coming in next week too. I'll fit it all out for us. So this is a little clip-on table. I think we're done out in there, and this clips on here. So it's just a little extra storage outside. So the awning is a LED strip light, runs full length underneath. It was red, green, blue controllable, but the little receiver control up there has failed, and it's now just white. Every now and again it does decide it wants to be a disco and flash. Just a heads up. So breakaway controller, normal mounting system. The other side of that. So this here, you hook it to the point that's up there on the roof when it's packed down, and that's your travel one. And then if you're free camping, I do have a longer lead. So that goes from the 120 watt solar panels on the roof down to charge batteries. So there's also another Anderson point here to charge batteries. So the underneath, it is a black tank. It is not a cassette style toilet. So the black tank, you have a hose that you have to pull up at a dump point and empty it out. So that's our black tank hose. It's probably about 6 meters long. So you don't have to be right up close to it, but it's there. So you pull up, hook it up, and run it out to your sewage, to your drop point, and pull the handle, and away she goes. Takes like 3 seconds, and it's empty. Grey water tank drainage. So we've got 80 litres of grey water, 40 litres of the black tank, and there's 3 tanks under here for the fresh water, and it's about 200 litres of fresh. So drum brakes, both axles. This is, stand back and show you that's how far the dinette comes out. And then your access through the outside into the dinette as well. And this side, this is just sitting in here for now so we don't lose it. That's your mains water when you hook your mains water up. That's just your gas heater exhaust, external shower, your 240 volt inlet. So this here, that's a lead that runs up to your aircon. So you've got to remember to do it before you set the van up, because it's you know, it's up there and I can't reach, and I'm 6'2". That's your vent for your gas, hot water. So I have just replaced the anode in it recently. I think this is, like, I've turned it on once since I've replaced the anode. Around the back, electric winch roof lift. We really need an up and a down, because that'll just make sense. There is no limit switch on it, so you could wind it all the way to break the canvas or the we call it the winch. So this little red cable here, that's, you go to, it's just before tight. You can see it when it's all down. It's easy. Oh, we've never had an issue with it. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's much else to tell you about old Flint. Hopefully I've covered everything, and hopefully that's enough info for you to make a decision. Thank you.